Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome to the session and today we will discuss about how networks are managed in cloud. Interview questions. Let's start without time wasting. Uh, so guys, before going to the cloud network portions, let's try to understand what is the basic difference between LAN and WAN in one line. So if interviewer has asked you, can you tell the difference between LAN and WAN in a single line? That means very basic and very professional line. So we can say that LAN is working between private IP and WAN is working between the public IPs. That means if we are going to internet, that means the public IP is involved. That means this is a concept of wide area network. However, LAN is working between organizations. That means private IP is involved in terms of LAN. In earlier school and colleges, we had learned that LAN is basically a kind of building or in a office. So that concept is not actually true if we can see from the cloud perspective. So guys, LAN is working between the private IPs. That means the communications happen between the private IPs, that is 10.1 dot or something, and if public IP is involved, then this is the concept of the wide area network. Second question, what is VPC and from which name it is called in GCP and Microsoft Azure? So friends, VPC is virtual private network, which is simply a network in our general organization's terminologies. In a Google Cloud Platform, it is called as virtual private cloud and virtual network in Azure. Next questions, next slide. Can you differentiate between GCP and AWS Azure in terms of VPC? So friends, GCP provides a global virtual private cloud. However, AWS and Azure provides a regional VPC. That means Google has provide actually a kind of global VPC. That means a kind of global network. However, AWS and Azure provides network on the basis of region wise. For example, VPC India, VPC US, VPS UK, VPS Australia. That means region wise we can create in AWS and Azure. Next questions. What is global and regional VPC? So as we know that Google Cloud Platform is a global VPC provider, means Google offers a single network and bifurcate by subnets for region wise or project wise, depend on the client requirement. Coming to the next slide, on continuation to the previous slide, AWS and Azure offers regional network services. Let's try to understand with an example. ABC Private Limited client to be onboarded in India, and from UK there is an organization called as DEF and GHI Private Limited from US. So AWS offers network. That means what we called as network if we are having AWS and Azure. That means since AWS belongs to the India, so Network India will be called, and for UK organizations VPS UK, and for US organizations VPS US. That means region wise, right? I mean to say that region wise we can create the VPC if we talk about the AWS and Azure. However, in GCP, guys, there is no terms of the particular reason wise. We can create the subnet according to the reason wise. Okay, next slide. How can we connect from one VPC to other VPC in the same cloud? That means, guys, we need to do the peering to connect with multiple VPC. Friends, VPC, the particular peering means a kind of acknowledgement, right? For example, if any communication is going to happen from the different subnet, then the acknowledgement of the target should be there. So this is called peering. Next question, in GCP, can we ping from subnet US to subnet India? Do we need public IP for the same? No, we don't need the public IP for Google, for particular Google Cloud or internet, because Google offers the global data center which can be considered as land. Uh, Next question, by which process GCP considered as LAN? Guys, since all data center comes under GCP are connected via C cable, so we can connect via LAN, means we can directly connect with the devices who are exist in different VPCs via private IP. That's why the cloud is secure, because no need of internet. Guys, internet is actually required. Internet here means there is no use of the public IP if we can talk if we talk about the GCP. Next question, how will you create VCP? Mhm. So we can create VPC in two ways. Number one is auto mode, and the next one is the custom and this one custom mode. So under auto mode, cloud will create subsets by its own with respect to regions, but the problem is that it can auto select the same range, and due to this we cannot connect via from one VPC to other one. To overcome from this problem, we can manually change the subnet strand in GCP. So guys, this is all about the today's session. In the next session, we will discuss about more interesting interview particular questions. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and don't forget to share. Guys, if you are facing any problem in your interviews journey, let me know. I will try to help you in all regards. Thank you so much.